We have a process in place to manage migrants at the border. We're working to make sure it's safe and orderly and humane.
Sounds to most folks like a crisis.
Well, look, it's way down now. We've now gotten control.
Are you committed to making sure that the troops stay until every American who wants to be out is out?
Yes. Wages for working families have gone up while inflation has come down 65%.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
And we certainly know. We certainly know that none of that came to pass, in particularly the pardon at the end of that clip montage. I'm also reminded of when he made the speech and said, we are not going to have people in Afghanistan hanging from the embassy roof and trying, to get them out, saying that when we withdraw soldiers from Afghanistan, everything is going to run smoothly. Boy, was he wrong on that, too. And another thing that I noticed about that clip montage is we were playing clips from 2021 and 2022, how greatly over this past 4-year period that his voice has even changed and how diminished he has become while in office. And going back to that Wall Street Journal reporting, even though it's more evident now in how he speaks and how he sounds, and there are issues with him taking stage instructions on and where to go, White House staffers were even worried about it in 2021.
Well, they brought in
at the start of the presidency
Hollywood pros to deal with the voice that you're talking about, the diminishing voice, which I know you heard up close and personal.
Listening to Joe Biden's voice has been my life's work for the last 6 years. And what I think about when I watch this, and especially the stuff about Afghanistan, the day of the Abbey Gate bombing, I was in a press conference that was still kind of socially distanced. And I asked him a question, something to the effect of, do you bear responsibility for this? And he turned it around on me at the time, asking questions about some deal that Trump and Mike Pompeo had negotiated. In the moment, it was all about Trump. And it was an entire campaign and an entire administration that they made about things they thought Donald Trump had done wrong. And look where that got him.
That's so true. But what a missed opportunity, Peter, to your point about Karine Jean-Pierre not receiving a single question on this Wall Street Journal reporting, because she was up there for the past 4 years saying that everything is fine. And when we saw videos of him wandering around and not knowing how to exit a stage, they were called cheap fake videos. So I am curious to see how the White House would respond to this legitimate 50-person sourced reporting about how deeply their concerns ran.
And I tell you what, if Caroline Leavitt in a month was at the podium and there was this Wall Street Journal story with 50 people familiar with Trump's operation, that there was this big cover-up to try to conceal diminished faculties, that would be every single question. It would be every question. And it's not like the White House press corps doesn't have it in them. We did a whole briefing this summer where there were an hour worth of questions about some Parkinson's specialist who kept coming into the White House. Ultimately, they kind of cited HIPAA. We didn't get many answers. But it's not like it hasn't been a source of curiosity. I wish I had answers. I can't get in their heads. Sometimes I would like to. Most of the time, I don't.
We'll send you back to keep trying to get them.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.